The reason why feedback is so important, because oftentimes as we're doing something on a daily basis, we don't understand that feedback help us because we're so stuck in our head. We're the only ones doing this, and it's not helping for me to give feedback to myself because I don't know what I'm looking for. That's when I learned, even though I'm making video and posting consecutively multiple times on social media, it's giving me feedback to show me that that my message is powerful. My consistency is powerful. Yet as the seed is getting planted, it's slowly growing. It's slowly growing, and it's slowly making sense. Because I can't be a tree overnight if the seed hasn't been properly nurtured. The seed has to be nurtured. My skills, my talent, my effort has to be nurtured properly for me to get better. See, I only get better when I try. I only get better when I be consistent. I only get better when I believe in myself. That's what I had to learn, that we're getting better. We just don't see the better because change is not right in front of us. Yet change happens every day. It happens every day. We're just unaware of it. We're just unaware of the changes taking place within our lives because we don't understand what's going on. We think we have to know every action that has to take place for us to grow. And what I've learned is that the best way to grow is the best way to grow is from experience. Yet to gain experience, we have to learn how to be consistent. That's why it's so important to even understand that feedback is so important, because feedback will help you and give you the confidence to keep pushing forward. Will give you the courage to say what you're doing great. Keep doing it. Keep doing that. Feedback help because it shows that we're doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing because the feedback is relating to other people. And when I've learned that we all have skills, we're just not walking in our purpose because our purpose is so confused, we're not able to identify our passion. It's difficult to get up and make content every single day. When I started making content, it was difficult to get up making content every single day. My new challenge is being consistent on a daily basis and having creative skills to really put myself out there. Different challenges, but changes happen every day. I didn't understand change was being developed because I started. We have to start to recognize what kind of feedback we need in order to keep pushing forward. At first, it's going to be lonely. There's not going to be no feedback coming for us because we're just starting. We're just starting. Why should we think we should give feedback if we only been doing it for a week? That's not long enough. That's not long enough for the message to resonate and for your talent to be displayed. I had to understand that a seed takes time to be a tree, and the tree takes time to be formed. My gift takes time to be developed, yet as it's been developed, I'm building consistency. That's when I began to learn, like, oh, okay, the reason why you can only get better is because of the feedback that helps you keep pushing forward. See, feedback is so important because feedback will tell you if you're doing something right or wrong. How can I tweak and change what I'm doing to grow and become more great? How can I have better feedback? How can I have more feedback? How can I have better? How can I have more? How can I have feedback that will help me in my life? That's what I had to learn. You have to learn how to experience your feedback. The feedback is consistency. See, that's what I had to learn. Even though consistency is so difficult, it's so rewarding because we have to understand that rewards come from the plant. And as it's getting planted, the seed is being developed to a tree because of the time. The time that it takes to grow is from consistent behavior. It's from consistent behavior. Feedback is so great because it's showing us what we're doing right. Feedback is so great because it's showing us what we're doing wrong. Feedback is so great because it helps us evolve and grow into our success. That's why it's so important to even begin to plant the seed, because tomorrow is not a good day to start. Next week is not a good day to start. Next month is not a good day to start. Next year is not a good day to start. Why? Because the more we push it back, today becomes so difficult to start. Today becomes so difficult to begin. Because we're not perfect, and we waiting the next year to start. Or we wait the next month to start. Or we wait the next week to start. Or we wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't a promise. That's why today has to be taken advantage of. I can't go back in time and fix what has already happened. Feedback taught me that consistency only prepares you for the future rather than changing the past. We can't change what we have been through. We can only change what we're going to do. We can't change what we have been through. We can only change what we're going to do. Why? Because growth takes time. Growth rewards consistency. And change is inevitably. Change happens every single day. Why is it so important? Because the second and the day and the minute and the month and the year we decide to plant this seed, that's when it's time to grow.